says, as a man believeth in his heart, so is he. In other words, the facts don't count. I was told over and over and over and over throughout my life that, Dexter, you blew it, you don't have a college education, you're not going any place, you won't be anything. Most people that go into the doctors or be the dentist or to be a lawyer, they had some hero out there. And they figured, boy, if I could be a doctor, if I could be a dentist, if I could be a lawyer, I could be something. And they reached and they strived for that level, only to find out once they got there the problems and the challenges of that level of life, and that they still hadn't made it. I don't find many super rich kids whose parents turned and said, son, if you don't go to college, you'll never make it. Oh, some may, but they're not the ones that normally made the big success in life themselves. Once you know who you are, you quit getting hung up on education, and you start getting hung up on experience. Experience is the key that divides the winners from the losers. It's not what somebody else says can happen, it's what you know can happen. By being out there, hanging around winners instead of losers. I'll tell you, if I had the opportunity going back when I first got in this business to spend any amount of time with anybody that was building it, I would. I'd pay whatever price, I'd drive whatever distance, I'd go wherever I had to go to learn. Make a decision tonight that you're gonna make it. See, the dream's all that counts, the dream. Doesn't make any difference if you're short and fat. Doesn't make any difference if you're tall and skinny. Don't make any difference if you're short and skinny or tall and fat. Doesn't make any difference if you're 25 or 45. Doesn't make any difference if you're 95. Doesn't make any difference if you're educated, we can work with you. Doesn't make any difference if you're uneducated, we can make you educated with the right education. Not from a bunch of college professors who are gonna tell you how to stay broke like they are. You gotta believe you can be a better you. This is right now the worst position that you should ever be in. I won't ever be in any worse financial position than I am in now. How about you? Some people laugh and they say, you got financial problems? No, but I'll never be as bad off as I am now. You understand that? It gets better every year. As I tell you over and over and over and over, today's the first day of the rest of your life. I believe that myself. I know today's the first day of the rest of my life. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. The best is yet to come. But you know...
Hello, everyone. Welcome, Yager Group, to our product webinar tonight. And I got to tell you, kicking it off there, that was classic Dexter all the way, wasn't it? Just love to hear some of those classic audios again. Hey, we are having a few challenges computer-wise, technology-wise, but we are pivoting and we're making it work tonight. So just want to welcome everyone to the webinar tonight and give you a little idea of what we're going to do, what to expect, and get started. So, you know, tonight is our beauty webinar, and we've got a couple of Amway staff that's on, some of the marketers that are in charge of the beauty brand with everything artistry. And so they're going to be sharing with you a little sneak preview of what's coming with the new Artistry Labs brand and a little bit of insight with some of the makeup as well. And then we've got some great testimonials from a few diamond and above leaders, and going to share with you a little testimony of what they've experienced with the Artistry brand over the years and how great that it has been. And you'll see not only how it makes them look 15 years younger, I think, which has been some of Amway's claims on some of the brands, but even more so than that. You know that, you know, when if you've been utilizing, let's say, the Artistry and even the Neutralite brand, when we talk about beauty from the inside out as well. That, you get people coming up to you and saying how young that you look, right? Especially when you go back to, let's say, a high school class reunion and you see some of the other friends, your classmates, and you see, oh my goodness, right? So anyway, they'll share a little bit of their testimony with you as well. But as we get started here, I'm going to introduce Marisa Grossnickle and Kailey Hendriksma and have them come on board here. And then just, I think maybe tonight, just have them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about maybe their history at Amway and what their current positions are with Amway and the Artistry brand. And then we'll get started with you and kind of highlight what's coming. Hello, Marisa.
Hi, Doyle. Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here and it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We are thrilled. It's beauty night. What a great way to start the week, right? Kicking it off with some talk about beauty. So again, thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Marisa Grossnickle and I lead beauty and personal care for Amway North America. I've been with Amway now over 20 years, which is hard to believe. So have been a dedicated artistry user for a very long time. And I'm thrilled with all of the new products that we have coming this fall. So it's just been an incredible journey here at Amway. I've worked in both the global side and now in North America. And what I am so passionate about is bringing new beauty innovation to you. So with these two exciting launches that we're talking about tonight with Artistry Labs, and then with also new makeup, this is just makes me happy. And I hope it really makes you excited and helps your business too. And that's what we're here for. And so, Kailey, I'd like to turn it over to you to say hello and introduce yourself.
Of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Kailey Hendriksma. I lead skincare for North America. And this really is going to be the best night of your week because talking about beauty is the best. And we do have a lot of really, really awesome, innovative things to talk about today. And the first one we're going to start with is Artistry Labs. So if everyone's ready, I can't wait to share. So currently I'm an A&A as a skincare marketer, but I have been at Amway for 12 years. So not quite 20 yet. Although that I'm sure is right around the corner. Time goes by so fast. But been with Amway for 12 years. I've worked in research and development all the way now to marketing. So I've kind of had my hand in a lot of different things and very passionate about beauty and the science behind beauty. So should we get started?
Let's do it. Let's dive in.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen here and share. And I'm going to put this into presentation. Okay, good. See a yellow screen? Cool. Okay, so let's talk about artistry. So as women age, and men, we can't forget about our men in our life, those, effects of aging, those things that happen, outside and inside your body. So outside your body, meaning pollution, UV, all those kind of extrinsic factors show up on your skin. So, you wake up, one day you wake up and you're kind of like, wow, what happened? Right? Things happen over time. Your skin health starts to decline with those extrinsic factors, but also intrinsic. So think hormones, think just general aging. Your cells actually don't turn over as quickly as they used to as you age. So when you're a kid and you're, a teenager, your skin is very bouncy, very beautiful. And you don't even really think about it until, like I said, one day you wake up and you start to see these signs of aging appear on your skin. So you really see these signs of life. And, it's not always a good thing, but it's okay. Every time I talk about this slide, I'm like, it's not okay. It's not the worst thing in the world because we have a solution for you. Thankfully, the design target for Artistry Labs is really clicking on all of those things I just talked about, but also we know this person is willing to spend money on innovation. They're really invested in their skin health. They understand that things are happening and they want to, let's say, fix them or improve them. They also understand that innovation is kind of at the height of what they need to invest in today. And they're okay with that. They understand that that's important. And Yeah, so let's keep moving. That's the design target for labs. So as COVID hit, people were, inside their homes. And I say one thing that was actually a, let's say, silver lining to COVID is people were turning to more at-home treatments instead of kind of going out into the world for those types of treatments, meaning going to a professional spa or going to someone else to help, kind of treat some of those things that I just kind of talked about. And actually, the home use beauty device market is expected to grow so much by 2030. So actually 10 billion, that was last year, to 90 billion by 2030. So it's a huge market, and we just have to be a part of it. And that's still really at the top of people's minds. They want to do it at home. They want to not be, invested for 4 or 5 hours kind of going out and getting these treatments done. They want to do it in their own home at their own time. And we, as an artistry brand, need to be a part of it. Also, skin rejuvenation is expected to grow at the absolute highest rate with the growing awareness and focus on skin health. So think inner and outer beauty, not just outer beauty, but both things are really important. Actually, 75% of women are interested in using a device. So kind of tapping into that 90 billion that we're going to see, that growth we're going to see. There's a huge amount of people who are interested in trying an at-home device. So again, very perfectly positioned for what I'm about to talk about. So let's talk about healthy beauty as a whole. At Artistry, we have really these 2 existing healthy beauty brands. We have other brands as well too, but let's first just focus on Studio Skin and Skin Nutrition. So everyone knows Studio Skin. These products are very multifunctional. They're on the go, maybe for someone who's just starting out in their skincare journey, someone who is probably a touch younger, but who also appreciates products that have more than one kind of function. So think Glow Boss Cleanser, I think, is a great example, a cleanser and an exfoliator. So that's Studio Skin. Think more like $1 sign for this. Next, we move into Skin Nutrition. This is really the core of our skincare line. So we have your cleansers, your toners, and your moisturizers, everything to build your complete routine. And as of a year ago, actually just a little bit more than a year, we have our vitamin C HA3 daily serum, which is everyone's favorite. So think about really building your routine here. The person who we designed this for is really looking for a full regimen. They're committed. They're in it. They're invested in skin health. Then now we're introducing Artistry Labs. So this is going to be a little bit more, probably a lot more innovative. Think system. So not just one product, not just like a cleanser. It's going to be a system of products, and we will be debuting with the one I'll be speaking about today, but expect more in the future as well. The design target for this, really someone with more mature skin concerns, someone who's looking to potentially jumpstart their skincare routine, meaning have these system-based products that you wouldn't use potentially every single day, but you would use maybe on a quarterly basis, like the one we'll talk about today. How I really like to talk about labs is think about when you brush your teeth, okay? Very easy concept. You do it every single day, more than once, most likely. So that's really skin nutrition. You use your skincare every single day, twice a day. Then think about labs is more going to the dentist. So you really want to jumpstart your oral health and really have that deep clean. That's exactly how labs is. So this is really a quarterly system that we'll introduce. And yeah, that's kind of the key differences between. So for the retexturizing system specifically, so that's what we're going to debut labs with, and I'm going to get into all the details on the products in a second. The results are actually inspired by 5 major professional treatments. So what I've, learned along the way, talking to all of our amazing scientists, is that they actually went out to the dermatologist's office and said, hey, what are your most powerful procedures that gets the fastest results? And I want to combine all of those into one. And here's the top 3. A chemical peel that utilizes chemical exfoliants on your skin, an enzymatic peel utilizing enzymatic exfoliants, and then finally a hydrofacial. So you can see kind of the 5 major ones here. We're actually going to be double clicking on all 3 of those with this one system. So it's so powerful, really exciting. So Artistry Labs systems as a whole, you're going to see this amazing claim. You'll see 12-week results in just 4 weeks. So if you see this graph here, You see the dotted line, that's using your daily serum, your normal regimen. You are going to get those 12-week results. It's just going to take 12 weeks, and that's okay. But when you're using these system-based kits, right here, you see the week 1 to 4, you're actually going to peak at those results at 4 weeks. But I will say it's a commitment. You are going to have to use the system in some capacity for every single day for the full 28 days or 4 weeks. But you will see those results very, very fast. So it's very powerful. Let's talk about the system itself. So here's a gorgeous, gorgeous image. It's kind of you're seeing it first, since no assets have launched yet. But here's the gorgeous system. So this retexturizing system is inspired by all of those professional skincare treatments that I just talked about, curated into one gorgeous collection. So the products, there's 3 different products in this system, as you see. There's a retexturizing peel, retexturizing serum, and a first ever for Artistry, an aqua abrasion device, an actual skincare device, which is so awesome. I know you're all going crazy at your house right now, even though I can't see you. So what is it going to do? It's going to tighten your pores. It's going to smooth roughness. It's going to smooth out any uneven texture on your skin. Your dry, fine lines are going to be reduced. Any deep, more deep wrinkles are going to be reduced. Your skin is just going to look absolutely glowing, healthy. It's going to be smooth. It's basically hitting on every single attribute you would want for gorgeous skin. You're going to get it. So the launch date. So pre-release and for platinums and above, so excited to be able to offer this again, is coming up next week, Wednesday, September 20th. And then for all IVOs, it will be October 11th. So very, very soon. As a result of this, there will be 2 products that will discontinue. The first, the Artistry Skin Refinisher, and the second, the Renewing Peel. The Renewing Peel is already gone, and I believe the Skin Refinisher is gone in most warehouses at this point as well. But you don't have to wait much longer because the launch dates are almost here. And of course, like, you know, the Healthy Beauty slide that I showed, no animal testing, clean, follows the Artistry Clean guidelines, and registered with a third-party vegan society. So here is the main claim for this system. And I always say, I think this deserves its own slide because this is so big. So the retexturizing system is actually clinically proven, meaning done in the lab, to improve your skin's texture. So your skin will look 8 years younger in just 4 weeks. So Doyle, I think you mentioned going to a reunion. If you want to look 8 years younger for your reunion, we got you in 4 weeks. So how does the system work? I'm just going to move my little box over there. Okay, how does the system work? So first, you're going to exfoliate with the retexturizing peel. You're going to put that on 8 pumps for 8 minutes, similar to the peel that we used to have. And it's really going to just exfoliate all those dead, dull surface cells. Then you're going to wash it off with water. And then you're going to go in with your aqua abrasion device. So this is really, really unique. So first I should just show you the packaging. You can see it on there, but it is really, really gorgeous. Beautiful green jewel tone. Aqua abrasion device will be your next step. And this is kind of a 2-in-1 device because the first step is the suction. So if you turn it on, I'm actually just going to turn it on. There's a couple different modes. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's actually going to suction to your skin, just like a vacuum would, vacuum your carpet. It's going to pull out all of those impurities from your pores, similar to a vacuum would vacuum, all that junk from your carpet. It is so satisfying that actually, as you're running it over your skin, so you're going to kind of hold your skin taut like this, you're going to run it over your skin, all of that debris from your pores is going to end up in this chamber. So you're going to be able to see that it's actually working. It's kind of weird to see, but it's very, very satisfying. So you're going to use this exfoliating portion of, that kind of face. You're going to use the suction exfoliator. Then what you're going to do is, your face is going to be literally beautifully clean. You're going to go in with the retexturizing serum, which is right here. And here's the peel. So you can see they're a little bit different size. And the retexturizing serum is really amazing for smoothing out pores. It has all these really great ingredients to be able to do that. And that's going to help with cell turnover and then also masking those look of pores. So that is the serum. And then there's another really cool function in here. It's actually red light technology. So after you put the serum on, you're going to turn the device back on and there's a different attachment. You put the attachment on and you're going to turn on the red light and then hover it over your skin. And that's actually going to activate ingredients within the serum. So it actually is doing a function, and it's a great moment of self-care. So here are some more kind of deep dive into the ingredients. There's just a couple things on each specific product that I want to highlight. So I talked about the chemical and the enzymatic exfoliators. We know today that our current peel has our beautiful mushroom enzyme. The mushroom enzyme is also in this peel, for example. It's just 98% derived now, so it's a little bit different. We also combine it with a pomegranate enzyme that's sourced by a Nutrilite partner farm, which is awesome. Those work together with a brand new alpha hydroxy acid, mandelic acid. They work together to ensure even more exfoliation. So we're calling this the 22% triple exfoliating complex. It is totally a rock star exfoliation. And then we added in some, a new word for everybody. It's called a Apuntia ficus. It's a beautiful flower. So if you remember that yellow flower I showed earlier, that's what the Apuntia ficus flower looks like. But it's an awesome soothing ingredient to help with any sort of potential for a reaction with the acids that I listed above. So the aquabrasion device you can see here with the red dome attachment as well, but it really is a 2-in-1, has the suction mode and it has the serum mode with the red light. And I talked about in enhancing the ingredients. Well, the red light actually boosts the antioxidant protection of a lentil seed ingredient within the serum by 10 times. So think about antioxidant protection. You're neutralizing free radicals that are affecting your skin. When you have free radicals going on in your skin, it's essentially going to make you look older quicker. So if we can neutralize those quickly, then we're going to help, preserve your youth. And so if we can increase that by 10 times, that is such a strong claim. So we're very excited about that. And then the serum, here's just some highlights. There's a lot of ingredients within the serum, but to highlight them, there's 4 complexes: a pore refining complex, a soothing complex, barrier enforcing, and cell renewal. Cell renewal is super important. As you age, I talked about cell renewal kind of slowing down. This is really going to kick it into gear. We are going to support your barrier because that's very important. As you're exfoliating, you need to enforce your barrier to help with any sort of potential redness or sensitivity there. And then of course, more soothing ingredients, and the pore refining complex, I would say, is the most powerful. It's actually going to form a film on your skin. So your skin literally looks beautifully flawless. So this is a very powerful serum. And in the way it's very, very different from our current skin refinisher is it actually has a blend of AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids, that help exfoliate in a very, let's say, controlled, more time released way. So you're going to get that super powerful exfoliation from the peel, but then a continuous exfoliation, very gentle with the serum as well. So here are some of the results. So I talked about the biggest result being 8 years younger in just 4 weeks, which is insane. The next one is 86% of consumers said they would actually do this system. They prefer this system over going to a spa for a professional treatment. That is so powerful as well, because we know that people love going to the spas, but it really is coming back to the home, which is great. And then here, I'm not going to read through all of them. There's a lot here, but you can see all of these attributes that this system is really going after. So fine lines, smoothness, softness, dryness, healthy looking skin, pore size, all of those things that we really want to improve as we age. This is just an FYI, the more tactical, but important to note that you'll be able to purchase this in 2 different ways. So the first way as the full system. We have the peel, the serum, and the device together. That's kind of where you'll start. And then every quarter, as I mentioned, you will refill your, you'll have to refill on your serum and your peel. So that's the only piece that you'll, purchase ongoing. You can set it up as a quarterly ditto, which is so great. But you will only have to purchase the device one time, which is also great. And that is it for labs. So I'm going to turn it over to Marisa now to talk about makeup. There you are.
Took me a minute. Thank you so much, Kailey. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Okay, awesome. So love hearing all about Artistry Labs. The new system is amazing. And so what we want to do is make sure we're taking great care of our skin so we have a beautiful, flawless look and start for our next application of makeup, right? So you can't have beautiful makeup unless you have gorgeous skin, and it's so important that these two go hand in hand. So we are launching all new Artistry eye and face makeup this October 25th. So mark your calendars. We're going to start with, if you want to go to the next slide. Perfect. So coming October 25th, we have two different categories that we're launching. In our face category, we have our Future Glow foundation and press powder, and then our Go Vibrant, our eye colors. We launched Go Vibrant lip color last year, and now we're excited to expand into this collection with all new eyeliners, mascaras, brow, and then even shadows. Now our eyeshadows are going to come a little bit later. They won't be available until November 8th. So between October 25th and November 8th, we do have brand new makeup in our core line that's coming. I know we were focused on collections for a while, but now we are revamping our core line. And you're going to continue to see more innovation come out soon over the next few years. But this is new, clean makeup that acts like skincare. We're actually seeing what's called the skinification of makeup in the industry. And what that means is that we're seeing a lot more makeup products that have skincare ingredients and skincare benefits. And since at Artistry, we know skincare, we know skin health. So why not put those ingredients and that technology into our makeup? This is also clean. So this falls within our Artistry clean standards. So on the makeup side, that means we're free of over 1,000 of those iffy ingredients. These are not tested on animals. They're registered with the Vegan Society. But most importantly, with our Artistry clean, we are so choosy about these ingredients that we use, making sure that everything is efficacious and it's chosen for a reason. And we're also bringing in Neutralite ingredients because we have what no other beauty brand or especially makeup brand has, and that is plant expertise. And so we're bringing in those Neutralite ingredients like our white chia seed, our pomegranate, our rosemary extracts. You're going to find that in our new face products and also our eye products, which is amazing. So we're so excited because this is what makes Artistry very different, and then especially Artistry makeup. And these formulas are life proof. So it means they can get you through the day. They're long wearing, they're waterproof, they're smudge proof formulas. They're going to last. So we're looking at all day wear, like a 10-hour wear. So performance, I mean, with makeup, performance is so important. The product has to last a long time. It's got to wear on your skin. You want to be able to go to a wedding and cry and not have mascara all over your face. So we're really excited for the performance of these products. And then also, so this is just our new collection. We're getting started. I'll talk a little bit about each product, but in the essence of time, we want to make sure that we have enough time for Q&A. So our Future Glow category, starting with our face product, this is our Future Glow Serum Foundation. And yes, remember I was talking about skincare benefits into our makeup products. So this is going to be a medium coverage foundation. It's actually very buildable. So you can start with just a light application, sheer, and then add more to build on more coverage. But this is nourishing multi-benefit coverage. It gives you a gorgeous, healthy glow, great serum texture that feels great upon application. It's for dry, normal, and combination types. This also has our Neutralite and our white chia seed, and it has technology of Phyto-L complex that helps skin look firmer and smoother. And I know we have a lot of fans of Youth Extend Foundation out there, and when you find something that you love, it's hard when it goes away. And yes, Youth Extend Foundation will be going away, and we're going to be introducing our new serum foundation, but it is amazing. And for someone who personally, I like a lighter coverage. I've always used a BB cream and a CC cream, not always foundation user. This is my new favorite, and I wear it all the time, and I feel like it really does help my skin. So I hope you love it too. We have our new Future Glow Pressed Powder. That's a very airy, light, translucent powder that's just going to give you a nice matte finish. Helps with any shine, oil control, helps blur your pores as well. We also have our lip color, as you know, Go Vibrant. We do have great inventory levels at the moment, so I'm really happy about that. But also in Go Vibrant, we're launching all of our new eye products. So really quickly, we have our new waterproof length serum mascara that's nourishing for your lashes. It's lengthening, it's defining, longer looking with definition. And it's waterproof, it's clump proof, it's flake proof, and it's smudge proof. We also have our new liquid eyeliner, a black liquid eyeliner. It's a new calligraphy pen. It's beautiful for just drawing a really great fine line. You could do a cat eye, you could do a really nice line. It's just very intense color. We also have new pencil liners that you see there. We're going to have that in a black and a brown. Very thin pencil, gives you a nice, precise, defined line as well, right above that eyelid. It's waterproof, it's transfer proof. And then it also has the Nutrilite ingredients with our pomegranate extract and our vitamin complex as well. And then our brow, which is amazing. I'm super excited about our double-ended waterproof brow pencil and tinted gel. So this is a great brow pencil on one end, and then on the other end you have your tinted gel that complements the shade. We have that in a black, a brown, and a taupe. And then we also have 2 new eyeshadows that are launching. We're going to start with 2 this year, and then we're going to be introducing more next year. But these are gorgeous palettes that are perfectly matched. We have Stunning Skies and Golden Harvest, great wearable colors. This is Golden Harvest that you see here, and each palette has 4 different shades of 2 mattes, a shimmer, and a glitter. So really great wearable, great for giving you a really nice natural look, but then also a little bit of drama for going out into the evening. And again, all these eye products have vitamin complexes. It has your Nutrilite, white chia seed, your pomegranate extract. That's going to help nourish the eye area. So makeup is launching starting October 25th, and we hope you are excited for all that's to come. So that's what we have on our new launches, and we want to make sure that we have enough time for Q&A.
All right, thank you. Thanks,
Yes.
Melissa. Marisa and Kailey as well. Boy, exciting stuff coming along. I can't wait for some of that makeup to come try that out.
Woohoo! Absolutely.
I also want to tell everybody, hey, Happy New Year too.
That's right. Happy New Year.
It's our first webinar of the new year because last Monday night was Labor Day here in the US. So so Happy New Year, everybody. Lots to celebrate coming up, and let's just jump into some Q&A. First of all, I would like to ask, do you happen to have any of the pricing information on at least on the skincare? I know that with the makeup, it's going to be a lot of different items, but at least.
Yeah, absolutely. So the system, the 2 skincare products and the device will be $370 suggested retail. And then just the skincare refill, so just the 2 skincare products together, is $195 suggested retail.
And do you know what the PV is?
Everything is full PV except for the device. So the device is 0.5. And actually, if we can probably pop the Healthy Beauty, oh no, the pricing's probably not on that.
I can put the Healthy Beauty catalog, is the digital version, is on Amway.com. And that will have all of the new products and pricing, the suggested retail price in there. So I can actually put that in the chat.
That'd be great. And if you've got, you could also look up pricing for Canada too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. And if you haven't seen our digital catalogs on Amway.com, if you go to the homepage, scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a little there's just says digital catalog. So click on that and it'll bring you to a little link to digital catalogs. Click on that and it'll bring you right to them. So yeah. And I do have makeup pricing, and I can go through that quickly too. So for the serum foundation, that's $44 suggested retail. For the pressed powder, that is $35 suggested retail. For the double-ended brow pencil and tinted gel, that's $25 suggested retail. For the waterproof pencil eyeliner, that's $23. Our waterproof liquid eyeliner is $24. Our waterproof length serum mascara is $26. And I don't have the eyeshadow palettes in front of me. One thing I do want to tell you with the eyeshadow palettes is they are not in the digital catalog, or they're not in the new catalogs. That's because we weren't sure at the time we were publishing this whether or not we were going to be able to launch the new eyeshadows, but surprise, we are. So so we were not able to get them in the new catalogs, but of course, once they launch, you'll be able to see them on Amway.com.
That's great. And will there be printed catalogs?
Yes, they are available for purchase right now.
They are now. Okay, good.
Yes, yeah.
I knew I was looking at maybe a week and a half or so ago, and it seemed like it was going to be the first week or so in September.
Yeah, I believe they are available for order now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was maybe Friday. So just recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do, before we get into Q&A, let's do a couple of testimonials.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Johan, I'm going to ask you, if you'd look down the participants list there, if you look for Laura Sanford and upgrade her to a panelist, that'd be great. And let's go ahead and ask MJ Michael to come on video wise. And I know we have some pictures to share as well, but I asked MJ and Sherry Meadows to come on and do a testimony of what they'd like to share, because they've been loyal users of the brand for quite a long time, several years, let's just say, and I'll let them share whatever they want to. MJ, Double Diamond, MJ Michael, everyone.
Hi, I'm so glad to join in, and we appreciate what Doyle does every week to put these calls on. And certainly appreciate what Amway is doing to make our skincare and makeup the best. I'm 73 years old, and actually I'll be 74 in November. But I just came back from my 55th year class reunion. I want to tell you, my neck and my face look the best. I can't say I'm the best looking, but I can tell you for the skin portion of it, I was very excited. Because, you know, I've been using this product, different parts of Artistry. I've been in 53 years. And of course, Artistry has, you know, I remember we used to have what we called a Me Too lipstick. It was just, you know, to say that they had a lipstick. It wasn't like it was anything special. And we've gone through the years of all the systems, and we've never been disappointed. And certainly we have some new things to learn, but we'll do it. And I'm looking forward to all the new products. And I know my daughter is 49. And in fact, I just said to my granddaughter today, I said, does everybody tell your mom she looks young? She goes, oh, yeah. Everybody goes, I can't believe she's 49. And I can't believe she's 49. But her skin, she looks just like a teenager. And it's because she has used the Artistry product since the beginning of time. That Artistry and her were of age to use it. So anyway, we've had a great history in our family of using the products, and I've never been disappointed. So I look forward to these new products.
Very good. And Johan, let's show the pictures that MJ shared, and maybe she can share a little bit about who they are and any.
Well, I don't know if it's on your left or your right. It's the one with most of the people. That is my new daughter-in-law in the center with the blue. That's Val. And this is the 3 Florida granddaughters that I have. And then that's Val's mother next to her. And I'm just so happy to have these kids in our family. They're just awesome. On the right is my granddaughter, Zaylee, who is Marcy's daughter, and she is 16. So again, she uses our product. and loves the mascara. You should see her eyes. They're just beautiful, but she loves our mascara and she loves the powder foundation. That's what she uses. Okay, here again is Val in the middle. Beautiful, wonderful, lovely. We couldn't be more pleased with Scotty's choice. And then that's her mother, who's darling and wonderful to be with, and myself, and we're down in Florida. This was Mother's Day. I don't know if there's other ones or, nope, that's it. Okay, well, that's what I have to say about artistry. I encourage you to use it. And someday, if you're younger, someday you'll be sitting at your 55-year class reunion and you'll be glad you used the product for sure.
Absolutely. And I have to say, yeah, you know, some of Amway's claims have been 15 years younger, right? But, you know, amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm at least 20 years younger, right? I'm just kidding.
At least.
At least. Well, I hear every day, I'm in the dentist chair. I just met a new person down there at the reunion in the Steubenville area. And they said, you're 73? And I get that constantly. So it's a product that works.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, Johan, while we kind of find Laura or Sherry on the list there, let's show Pat's pictures in the meantime, and I'll just make a couple of comments on those. Everyone, here is IBO that's in Rick Setzer's group, and I've met with her a couple of times at some of the recent functions, and she is an image consultant as well. She's been an IBO for, I believe, about 40 years now. I think she is 74 this year, and she sent some pictures to share as well. And this is Pat Carr, and she's an author as well. But, you know, just another example of the artistry products and the testimony behind them. And she couldn't be on with us tonight because she has some family health issues that came up that she needed to be there with her family. And so I thought I would share them anyway, and we'll probably have her on as a testimony in the future when she can come on and be on. But, you know, just dynamic pictures here. So, Sherry, if you would text me and let me know, how are you logged in? What name are you logged in under? Because we don't see one for you or Laura. If you can just text me and let me know, that would be great. Okay, it's under, Johan, it's under CEII. You'll check on that. And I wonder, I'm going to come back and maybe start a question, and wonder if Marisa or Kailey, video-wise, do you have any video support yet available on the new Artistry Labs products that IBOs can share with customers coming up? And IBOs?
We will have some videos, yes. They'll be available on 10/11 for the full launch. So we don't have anything today to share, but they will be available for the full launch on 10/11. On pre-release day, however, we will have the insider's guide and some training presentations and education to go around how to, you know, talk about the product, all the things I kind of listed off today, and so much more. So much more. Everything you'd want to know about the product and the competitors and everything that goes along with that, available for 9/20.
Okay, great. Good. All right. And we'll see if we have found Sherry or Laura there. Ah, there we go. Look, everyone, this is Triple Diamond Sherry Meadows. And the same thing, I know you're there with a group, some of your team that are there. So great to have you with us tonight. Thanks for taking the time and share a little bit about your perspective on artistry.
Well, I'll tell you, Doyle, we started the business when we were in our 20s. And of course, we were looking for a better way of life. and I was using soap and water on my face at the time. And someone at Amway with Artistry said, "What do you use on your face?" And I said, "Soap and water." And I, of course, said that to your mom one time, and they both of them just like, no. And I said, "Well, I don't know what to do." And because no one had ever really taught me anything other than that. And so I started using the Cleanse, Tone, Moisturize system that was recommended to me. And I remember the lady at Amway said, well, you need to be getting moisture into your skin. Use the moisture system. I said, "But my skin is oily." And so I thought I needed to use a different system. And she said, "No, you need moisture in your skin. With lacking of moisture, your skin will age faster." And I'm like, oh, and I'm in my 20s at the point. And so I thought, well, okay. And I've never been off one of Amway's skin systems since. And I have to tell you that through the years, people have always missed my age by 15 or 20 years. And so it's been exciting. And I'm so excited about the new lab products, because every time that Amway has brought something out more, it's been more better. As myself will say, it's more better, and it's more of it, and it's better. And so I'm so excited about everything I heard tonight. And people are wanting the cleaner skincare, the cleaner makeup, and you have hit the mark, ladies. And I'm so excited for everything you had to say tonight. And thanks, Doyle, for having us on. And I don't know if our picture came up, but we have 3 generations that have used Artistry. Our 18-year-old granddaughter, Laura, my daughter, and myself. And I have to tell you, Annalise, being 18, has had a little bit of skin problem, not much, but once in a while, and because she does wear makeup because she's on stage and as a dancer. And so anyhow, I was going through Jerry's pictures one day, and I said, "Who is that dish with Jerry?" It was one of our European IBOs or someone, because I did not recognize at first. I said, "Oh my gosh, that's Annalise." But she had her full makeup on, and of course the glowing red lips, and she just looked gorgeous. Her hair pulled back as ballerinas do. And but everything is so exciting around our house, and I use all of them right now. I even use Studio, the new Studio roller under the eye. Oh my gosh, that's phenomenal. And so anyhow, we love it all, and thank you, ladies, for what you shared tonight. It was really, really great. Back to you, Doyle.
All right. Thank you, Sherry. And I am going to send a picture here to Johan too. I forgot to send this one to him. But let me send it to him so that we can at least show these 3 generations in your family, just like MJ, right? 3 generations in both businesses, both families that are using the Artistry products. So I'll send that along there, and we'll see what we can do as far as getting started with Q&A and get through as much as we can. We may not be able to get to everything, but let's just take a look. And I will wait for Johan there, because he'll have questions and ask them, and then we'll have Marisa and Kailey kind of give us some of the answers and insights on all of that.
Yeah. Yep. We're back, and we love hearing the testimonials. Oh my gosh.
Me
It
too.
really warms my heart to hear
So beautiful.
all of the stories and see beautiful skin. Oh my gosh, you guys look incredible. So really love listening to the testimonials.
Y'all actually look like sisters. Look at that.
I know, beautiful.
We are.
Beautiful family.
Yeah, they do.
Picture. I love that.
So beautiful. I think, you know, it is really important. I mean, seeing these photos, starting your skincare, you know, when you're in your 20s and your 30s is so important. You thank yourself later, and
Yes.
and you look way younger than all of your friends, and you know, they kind of like, how'd you do that? Like, well, I started when I was 20. So it's really important, and it really is powerful, and you all look amazing.
All right, Johan, if you can pull up some of the questions there and just kind of run through them. We'll just see how many we get to. If you can bring those up and ask the question.
Hey, yes. So I'm coming in here as the admin. So we have a question from Gary. Please give the Cream LX and Youth Extend product ending plans.
Yep, I can answer this. So Cream LX is here to stay. It is a great moisturizer. We highly recommend using it. It's our most technologically advanced moisturizer. So that is staying around. It's great to use after your Artistry Labs, your texturizing system too.
Yes.
But our Youth Extend foundation will be discontinued. We do have some shades that have already gone out of stock, that have gone NLA. We are limiting our purchases to 2 right now, 2 per order, because we want to make sure we can last the foundation shades as long as we can. We did see some oversells that we did not anticipate, so that has been depleting the inventory faster than we thought. That's why we actually did move up the makeup launch. It was going to be later this fall, but we moved it up to October 25th to try to mitigate the gap between the Youth Extend Foundation and our new Future Glow Foundation. Okay,
Awesome.
next question.
Yes, Anne-Marie is asking if tutorials will be available for all of the new products.
Yes.
Yeah, for both. I can speak for Artistry Labs specifically. We actually do have quite a few tutorials. I think when you think tutorial, you think makeup, but there is a learning curve with using the device. So we will for labs for sure.
Yep, we will have a lot of new tutorials for makeup as well, with application, as well as how to find the right shade for you. So we will have a lot of video. Also, the insider's guides are great resources. Those will be available for labs and for makeup. And I also want to mention as well, we've been working with our education team to put together new modules, interactive modules. Now, these aren't as focused on product education as much. There is absolutely that in there, but it's more on like how to sell it, which is really great. And so we will have the interactive modules available for Artistry Labs and for makeup as well. So why don't I just share that in addition?
Okay, so Rob is asking if these products will be launched in Canada at the same time as US.
For labs, yes.
Yes, and for makeup as well. Everything will be launching in US and Canada at the same time, as well as DR. DR will have a limited color palette, but they'll be launching at the same time as well. And they're not launching labs in the DR. So I wanted to make sure we covered North America there.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the Canadian fellows are pretty excited about that. So
yeah,
Great.
Sharon is asking as well if the Artistry Future Glow have the color that will replace the Youth Extend Natural.
Yeah, so I really didn't talk about shades because we went pretty quickly over makeup, but we do have 17 new shades in Future Glow Serum Foundation that we're launching. We did recalibrate the shade range to make sure that we have more shades in that medium to medium deep and deep range. We knew that we had more gaps there. So we recalibrated our shade range. We will have switch charts. So you can take a look and see if you use one shade in Youth Extend, what would be the recommended shade with our new Future Glow. So yes, we will have we'll have a recommendation for all of the shades on what to use.
Okay, so Clarice is asking if there is some makeup with sun protection factor, SPF.
Yeah, great question. We will not have SPF in this foundation. I know that is a shift from what we do have with Youth Extend, but we're actually seeing competitively more foundation launches without SPF. And to be able to get the shade, the depth that we want and the correct shade that we needed, we weren't able to put the SPF in there. However, we know that on the skincare side, we have great solutions for SPF. We have our skin nutrition moisturizers that have SPF 30 in them. We also have, SPF that is part of our portfolio with the Ideal Radiance. And then there may be some coming in the future as well. So we do have other options available.
Cool. So Ruth says she thinks she heard that IBOs and preferred customers can order one free fall catalog and one free 3-pack of full-size catalogs with a $10 product order between September 6th and October 6th. Is that correct?
I'm checking on that. I think we're gonna have to follow up on that one because I'm not as familiar with the catalog promotions. So I actually phoned a friend, and if I get a response, we'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah. And the warranty on the
Great question.
device, do you have some information on that?
Yep, there will be a 1-year warranty with the device. So 1 year covers anything that could go wrong with the product. That's under the manufacturer defect. And we have a whole troubleshooting document. I guess this launch is very unique in that we are launching a device in skincare. So the partnership between my team and customer service has been really strong to make sure that they're equipped to help troubleshoot that over the phone. But if there is any sort of defect, they'll take care of that within the year.
Nice. So a couple of people asked about the samples for the foundation colors, and if that's possible to get access to and when.
Yeah, great question. We are working on samples. They will not be available at launch, but it's something that we do intend to roll out. It likely won't be until next year.
Okay.
In the meantime, I do want to share, we do have our Artistry Virtual Beauty app. So that is a great resource for helping your customer find what is their right shade of foundation. All of the new foundations will be loaded in there at launch as well. And then of course, it's just a great resource for trying on different makeup. All of our new makeup will be in there. You can also find your customers products for skincare. What's the right routine for them? It's such a great tool to use. If you're not using it yet, download it right now on the app or the Apple Store or Android, the Artistry Virtual Beauty app.
Nice. And I have one question about somebody anonymous who has a fry eye and react to some of the current mascaras and used to be able to use a previous volumizing mascara, and is the new mascara different ingredients? And yeah, if you can comment a little bit on that.
Yeah, great question. So the new mascara does have different ingredients. This is a very different formula. Again, we've really changed our formulation to make sure that we're clean. And so that is something that we are, as we're renovating all of our makeup products, clean is one of the priorities for how we formulate. So this is a very different formula. So I'd suggest trying it. Try it, see if you have a reaction. If you do, stop, send it back. But hopefully you won't, and you'll be able to continue using it.
Okay, and then a couple of different kind of quick questions. Any highlighter, blush, lip liner?
Yeah, great question. So we've started our renovation in the makeup category. Actually, we've been starting our renovations in skincare and in makeup. So over the next few years, you're going to continue to see new makeup products rolling out.
And are they fragrance free?
We don't have fragrance in the makeup. And I don't think in the foundation either. I don't think there's fragrance in the foundation.
Yeah. And I see there are a couple of questions that actually I think Kailey might have answered during the webinar here, but I think it's only the person who asked the question who will actually see the answer. So maybe we'll go through a few of those.
Okay.
So can this be used as a treatment system for beauty salons? How long will the products last for if using for 28 days straight?
So to answer your first question, I'm actually not sure of the rules around having this sort of system in a beauty salon. I don't see any issues with it, other than you would want to make sure that you're really cleaning everything well. The other thing I would talk about, and that kind of touches on your second one, is the skincare products are made to work for the full 28 days. So this, you know, within my first treatment out of my 4, you know, treatments per year, I will use up a whole peel and serum. So if you're using it within a beauty salon setting, it would be difficult to understand how quickly you would run out, because of just, I'm not sure how many people you would see. In addition, I talked about this, the hygiene with the tips, would be something else you'd have to consider. I will mention though that we will be selling the 2 suction nozzles and the dome attachment and the cleaning brush, in a separate SKU, just as so you can repurchase it. It will come with the device as you purchase it for the first time. So that's something else to consider, you know, if you were going to have it in a salon and you would want to, you know, maybe go through different tips. But make sure you just clean it really well. So I guess it's a little bit up to you. But yeah. But the skincare will last you the full 28 days. And once it is complete, then you will be out of your skincare and you will have to repurchase the next quarter for your next treatment.
Let me jump in. I have
Sure.
just the answer to the IBO asking about selling or using it in a beauty salon.
Yes.
From what
please.
that the rule in a while, quite a while now, but I believe that is that an IBO could utilize the product and on clients, let's say, that's in their salon that they're servicing, right? They're doing treatments on. But if they want to buy the product, customer wants to buy the product, they'd have to buy it from the IBO.
Okay.
And so it's kind of situation where it's not really advisable to you to sell it to salons, because it's a little bit more complicated and the business model is intended to be sold from an IBO to a customer direct. But you want to check the rules on that. You can look at online on Amway.com under the business reference guide and be aware of the rule there, or you can call Amway business conduct and rules and clarify that. So at least you're staying within the guidelines.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think many people asked about the pricing. I think we actually went over it during the webinar, but just maybe repeating, the system retail $370 and the retail suggested retail $195. And then there are some just positive comments that came in as questions, but Grace is saying she in general doesn't like to change, but this is really amazing and she's super excited. And also Mike and Marisa, super excited for all these new products, including the skincare and device. As usual, the packaging is beautiful, and the slides and the presentation, everything is gorgeous. So seems like we have some excited people on here, and I think we covered most of the questions, and maybe you can just if you want to finish off with some thoughts there, and I think we're good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, thank you for the opportunity to present Labs. We are also very excited about it. And yes, the packaging is gorgeous. I didn't even show the carton itself. It's pretty bright in here, but it's actually embossed with some beautiful scientific looking things. It's really beautiful too. The team did a great job. We are very excited to see what you think about it and what your experience is. Obviously feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or if other things come up. I'll review the chat just a little bit more before I sign off, but just thank you so much. We're so excited for you guys and your businesses. We think this is going to be huge for you.
Yeah. Just want to echo what Kailey is saying. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We really love being able to spend time with you and talk to you about all of the new products that we have coming. We're really excited about them. We hope that you are too. We hope they really help your business and meet your customer needs. We look forward to hearing more from you and hope you love them, and we can, answer some more questions, in the chat real quick too. Hope we answered most of them. And I know it is hard when when some of your favorites go away, but we're coming out with the latest and greatest, and we hope you love them too. So great to see you. Great to see you and spend time with you. Hope this was the most fun Monday that you could have this week.
Definitely.
Yeah, and thank you very much. I have to say thanks for the whole team, because we don't really get to interact with the whole team back there at the company, but just recognizing that all the work and effort that goes into this for years to be able to get a new product launched, and and the effort just overall, every decade to bring more improvement to the line, more differentiation in the marketplace to the line, right? And keep pricing within, reasonable levels too, right? So really appreciate that. Getting inventories all forecasted and in place, it's a huge job, but it's all behind the scenes. We don't get to see all. Certainly appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep. We got it. Got
We
it.
got you.
We're on it. We got you. We're taking care of it.
All right. It's all on your shoulders. And I'll say a big thank you to MJ and Sherry also for taking the time to be on, because that's, it's one thing to learn about the product. It's great also as a complimentary to hear the testimonies in terms of loyal users. So thank you both ladies, and for your three generations using the product. And I'll just have a couple of announcements, but like you said, if you want to share any answers in the chat as we continue for a couple of minutes. Everyone, tonight, the online info session, sharing the business plan, that's going to be second generation IBO, Christina Berniowski-Filtzos, and that'll be at 11 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Pacific time again tonight. And then I want to make sure that all the platinums are aware of an email that we recently sent out, should have been sent out today, about the IBOAI board member voting. So that is coming up soon in September. It'll be about 2 weeks that we have to put our votes in for new board members. So check your email. Also, our gala event of the year is coming up next month, October 6th through 8th in Louisville, Kentucky. And, we sold out last year. So you want to make sure you get your tickets this year, and make sure the team realizes that too, and get their ticket orders in as early as possible. And in addition to Jeff, Steve, and I and our spouses, some of the speaker reveal is on IBO City now. But first up is going to be Michael Anthony, who has been a great addition to our speaker lineup as a standard, I guess, rotating speaker. You'll hear Ron Ball at some of the events, and of course Free Enterprise from year to year, but then we're rotating Michael Anthony as well. Great thought-provoking messages that he shares. And then Paul Pilzer is going to be our guest again, economist and author and businessman extraordinaire, you could say. And he's got a new book out as well, The Roaring 20s, and talking about the 2020s. So he's going to be with us virtually to share a little bit about that book, and always some of his just enlightened messages that he has. Also, we're going to have Kevin Downs with us, which is a producer and director of a new movie that's coming out in the theaters in October. Actually, it'll be the premiere is going to be the night before Free Enterprise in Louisville, Kentucky, which is where the movie setting takes place. It's called Ordinary Angels, and it's all about helping someone else unselfishly. I'll say that, and bringing light into people's lives. And so it's a very complementary and comparable message to what we do all the time as independent business owners. So Kevin's going to be with us. He's actually second generation in the business too. His parents, he grew up, I should say, with his parents, building the business out in California, and recounts the times that he was in the car, riding in the car, listening to audios. So he's going to be with us sharing a very inspirational story. And then in addition to that, of course, we have new pins at every level, new high pins at the Diamond Plus level. And we'll have guest speakers in Executive Diamonds, Nelson and Elsie Rodriguez, who are Executive Diamonds in the Yager business downline in Colombia. And there will be a few more exciting announcements that we'll share in time as well. So just want to share a few of those announcements. And guys, we'll be back again next Monday night right here, 9 p.m. with you and another great message. So have a great week, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being on and make it a great week. Thanks, Johan. Appreciate you jumping in and pivoting with me.